Yeah, I mean, I think that's not out of the question in a couple of years.
And her goals as a mom and as a businesswoman.
City,
Yeah.
coming out here, but they said
Not as much. I mean, I really learned with the choreographer, like, what to do. She's a really wonderful dancer. So
Okay.
she was like a ballerina, and then she was a cheerleader, and now she's a dancer and stuff. So she was really great, Jennifer Johnson.
and
Well, my character was very innocent and sweet.
Nancy Callahan.
Nancy, yeah, and a bit sort of like a deer caught in the headlights. She was much more of a victim in a weird way, and in this one, and then at the end, she sort of flips it and becomes a warrior.
Okay.
We'll see. Let's see if people will go see everyone go see the second one. I have no idea. Gosh. I made a pretty, in the beginning of my career, I made a pretty concerted effort to be as diverse as possible and to not be stereotyped.
Mm-hmm.
And also, I went after global kind of tentpole franchises. Even if they didn't always, turn into that. That's sort of what I went after. Yeah, I mean, did comedies, I did, action, dramas, did a bunch of different types of stuff. So.
And what kinds of?
I don't know if I really. It's like the second they were like, oh, she's the action girl, then I would go and do like Honey, like a dance movie for like young girls.
Right.
Or, oh, now she's doing, that. Then I went and did a horror movie, and then I went and did a comedy. And I think just keeping it diverse and being able to really leverage the global marketing platforms that those studios put behind the films and going and visiting the countries and staying relevant in those territories.
You've grown your company to 200 employees now. What is it that motivated you to start the company?
What motivated me really was the reality around untested toxic chemicals that are in everyday products that are in and around my home and everybody's homes that affect our health. So everything from child detergents to baby shampoos. And they're, the leading tearless baby shampoos in the market have a numbing agent that actually numbs your kid's eyes with a chemical to mask all of the harsh chemicals that are actually in that product. And the product that they sell here in the United States is different than the one that they sell in Europe, because Europe has banned over 1,300 chemicals, and we only have 10 that are banned in this country. So I identified a problem, and I created the solution. When I was pregnant with my first daughter about 6.5 years ago, I had an allergic reaction to the #1 laundry detergent that's geared towards babies. And my mom recommended it to me. She said, you have to wash your clothes in this. It's what I used on you. It says hypoallergenic on it, and all these things. And I bought it, and I used it, and I actually got welts on my hands. I started sneezing. My eyes were tearing. And I called my mom, and I was like, there's no way this is safe for babies. This is crazy. I can't believe I'm reacting like this. And she's like, I'm just trying to do the best I can for you. If you don't want my advice, don't ask me. And I was like, well, I'm going to Google it to see what's in this stuff. As I did research, I found out that, companies don't have to disclose all of their ingredients on the packaging. I found out that there are all of these all around your house, even your carpeting and your couch and your drapes. I didn't realize that inside a home, because of all of the off-gassing from flame retardants and basically all these petrochemicals that they make these materials out of, inside a home is more toxic, and the air is worse for you than outside.
Well,
So I wanted to create the safest and healthiest environment, and there wasn't one trusted brand that I could rely on. All the eco alternatives that were out there were better for the planet, not necessarily better for my family. The packaging was eco-friendly, and so then they can put pictures of nature on it, and it can say green and eco. But the solution was just as toxic and just as dangerous as what was in everything else. And so I found it was very difficult to shop around the problem. And also, why was it so expensive? Why was I paying 3 or 4 times more to have more eco-friendly packaging when it was the solution that I was trying to get, the better solution? And that, at the end of the day, was what was affecting my kids' health and my health. So that's really where The Honest Company came from, is I wanted effective products that had clean, non-toxic solutions that were convenient, beautifully designed, and deliver right to your door. Over 100 million.
Okay, so
Partners we have, we have a few retail partners that we're very excited about, and they're incredible because they really understand the lifestyle aspect of our company, and they understand that it's not just a one-off product. It's really like a suite of products. So it's a mix of household cleaning products, personal care products, and diapers and wipes. And Target is our newest retail partner. And cumulatively, we have about 2,500 doors that we're in. But still, right now, as it is, 90% of our business is online, honest.com. I do have access to media in a very authentic way. I've been, going on talk shows and talking to publications like yours and everyone else out there for years and years, for over a decade, promoting movies primarily and TV. And so having access to that and being able to talk about a company that really is wonderful. We really do good. We make great products. They're affordable, they're convenient, they're beautifully designed, and we have a social mission. For example, we have a crib that we make. We make it for an affordable price. It's non-toxic paint. We use a sustainable wood. It's a 4-way crib, so it grows with your child. But for every crib that is bought, we give away a crib to a child in need. And we're really passionate about our mission as a company as far as helping out, giving back. We've donated over 1,000 employee hours. We've served 49,000 families in need, and we've donated over 544,000 products to families in need.
Okay.
With this idea for about 3 years before I got any real traction, because it was just an idea, and it cost money to figure out how to do it.
Did you ever?
Strengths and my weaknesses. And I know I'm not a product environmental science person, so I
You're not?
No. I brought on Chris. I know what I can do and I know what they can do, and together we make, really the perfect match to launch The Honest Company.
Well,
it's really, it's a piece of legislation that hasn't been reformed since the 70s. It's outdated, and until it gets reformed, I guess people are just going to vote with their wallet, and they're, lucky for us, they're voting for The Honest Company. We are the answer to their problems.
Would it have been easier to maybe start in another country?
I don't think so. I think the thing about the United States is innovation is welcomed, and entrepreneurship is possible. Not every country allows you, especially a woman, to start something from the ground up and to start